Good morning. Good morning. Your mic is on. Yeah, mute.
Good morning. Good morning. I was on mute. Sorry about that. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I'm so thankful to be back on. I missed you guys, but I knew it was phenomenal. But on today, you guys, we have something even greater. Okay. I come in anticipation for you guys. You know, we keep talking about these new beginnings. We're going to be top tier, and we're giving you some wonderful, wonderful nuggets of how to achieve these things. So, as we grow together in this journey, on Empowered Mornings. It excites me because I see the vision and the higher depths that God is going to take us to. And so this is where this is going to come in, because every time that we there's a new beginnings and there's new heights and there's, there's really, you want to have some clarity and validation. Well, there's no better way than to fast and pray. And that's what's going on next month with us. October 1st, you guys get ready. October 1st through the 21st, okay? We are going to go into a fast. Now, it's up to you because we'll have a free will to do, but either we're going to be doing, some may want to do the Daniel's fast. And others may want to do more of a modified to where, you know what, let me just stop some sodas. Let me stop sugars, chips, some basic things that that, you know what, I need to get them out of my life as a sacrifice so I can get focused. And this is what we're going to do in October. We're going to have a fast. We're going to have some clarity. During the time of fasting, your body does go through a healing process. So if you guys are having any type of issues in your body, well, let me tell you what, this is going to be the time where you will see a change and you will see healing in your body. Not only that, spiritually, because during that
Amen.
time we're getting in our word, we're meditating, we're praying with one another, we're praying for each other. And this should be the time to where, you know what, I really, this is the season right now to, if you're going to plant that seed, this is it. This is it. Plant that seed, and you will water it literally during the time through this fast, because now you're really giving a sacrificial offering, to the Most High God, when you allow your flesh to be rejected and allow our spirit man to come forth. But stay tuned, because let me tell you something. We got something great coming on. And this is just, honestly, guys, this is just making us a top tier all the way. Every time that we come on here, all we're thinking about is top tier. And yesterday, some great nuggets. Today, get your pen and papers on. Angela, come on in, baby.
Thank you, Regina, for sharing that. And let me say good morning to Miss Phyllis, Miss Patricia, to Shannon, to all of our Instagram people, our Facebook people, our YouTube people. We want to say good morning because y'all know I always say it's a beautiful day to be
Indeed.
empowered, right? But let me go back to the fast, because at the end of the day, when we talk about a fast, y'all already know we're going into fourth quarter. And what they say, games are won in the fourth quarter. So if you feel like your year has not been what you wanted it to be, October begins the fourth quarter of the year, going into the new year. So I know typically we talk about fasting in January and all of that. But we are coming ahead of the game because we are getting our minds, like Regina said all the time, locked and loaded and ready for what's to come. We're ending the year
Exactly.
strong. That's how you come back and say,
Mm-hmm.
baby, whatever the devil tried to throw at me the first three quarters of the year, oh, fourth quarter, I'm coming off the bench hot. I'm coming off the bench ready. I'm coming off
Yes.
the bench getting ready to go and do what I need to do to make sure I win the game. Because all we do is what, Sparkle?
All we do is win one winning, win
Win
one winning,
one
win
winning.
one winning. And we're going to
Period.
spend some quiet time. In that, we're going to have a time that you have to be quiet. You
Mm-hmm.
have to shut the mind off so that God can really, you can hear from God and not hear from you. So it's going to be some meditation that's going to take
Mm-hmm.
place. It's going to take some quiet time, some prayer, and some joy, some peace, some unspeakable favor. Like I'm believing favor's gonna hit us like never before. That
Mm-hmm.
all we gonna be
Mm-hmm.
able to say is God did that. That was God.
God
I know
did
that was
that.
God. You're gonna recognize in this last quarter, it's about recognizing that it was God. Recognizing that it wasn't man, recognizing that it wasn't people, but it was definitely all God. So we look
Mm-hmm.
forward to this fast. It's only 21 days, only 21 days. If you want to take it to the end of October and go 31 days and do you a extra little,
Yeah.
what did we say yesterday? Extra, 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 extra. So
Yes.
just look forward to it. Go ahead and remind some other people. I know everybody's not on yet, but go ahead and tell some people to get ready, get ready, get ready.
Yes. Good morning, Cynthia Lewis and Shannon said it is much needed. And that's
Yeah.
right. When you are pushing yourself to the next level, you've got to
Mm-hmm.
do next level things. And the Bible even says some things come through fasting and prayer. So by joining us in this fast for October from the 1st to the 21st, you're lining yourself up. You're getting in alignment. And that is so essential if you want to see next level things in your life. You've got to get in alignment. And I'm telling you, the discipline that happens when you do a fast, because they say it's 21 days, right, to develop a habit. The
Yep.
discipline that you do in 21 days will serve you well for the rest of the year and get you
Yeah.
strong into 2025. So let's back to yesterday and welcome, everybody. Yesterday, we did 6 principles that we can learn leadership from an eagle. We did the
Mm-hmm.
first 5, but y'all know we be talking and talking and life be lifing and lifing. And so we went over.
And God be
So we
God.
left the last one. Yes, we left the last one to talk about today before we go into our topic. So let me just recap. Eagles fly alone and they fly at high altitudes. Eagles have an accurate vision. So they see something from far off and they keep that focus and they go get what they see. Eagles don't eat dead things and things that decay. They only feed on fresh prey. Good morning, Alicia. They only feed on fresh prey. Number 4, eagles love the storm. They ride into the storm. They're not afraid of the storm because they use the storm to elevate them. Number 5, eagles prepare for training. So they get into uncomfortable situations because they know that there's no growth in comfort. And that's how they train themselves. But
Mm-hmm.
number 6, yeah, let me get on to
Come
number
on,
6.
six.
I'm gonna have to read this one because this was a little bit. It says, "When the eagle grows old, this is what happens. His feathers become weak, and it cannot take him as
Mm-hmm.
fast or as high as it should. This makes him weak, and it could make him die. So what the eagle does is he retires to a place far away into the mountains. While he's there, he
Chilling.
plucks out the weak feathers on his body. He plucks out the weak
Pluck.
feathers on his body. He breaks his beak and his claws against the rocks until he is completely bare. Very bloody, and is a very painful process. However, he stays in hiding until he has grown new feathers, until he has a new beak, until his claws come back in. And then when he does that, baby, he comes back. What they say, what Shakari Richardson say? I'm not back, I'm better. The eagle
Better.
comes back better because what happens is now he's able to fly higher than he was before. The lesson in that is occasionally you need to shed off old habits that no matter how difficult, things that burden you, things that are of no value, if it's no longer serving you, sometimes you got to get rid of it. Sometimes you got to isolate and separate in order to elevate. Point
Mm-hmm.
blank, period. Let go of what's old so that you can get to the new.
Yes.
And that's the beauty of the fast, because you're putting
Yes.
yourself in a position where you are getting rid of things that no longer serve you.
Yeah.
Old bad eating habits, the people that you surround yourself with, getting yourself focused and disciplined, going into a new direction. You're looking for new beginnings. The ego recognizes that, baby, if it's slowing me down, I don't need it. So I'm going to have to take some time to isolate myself, get rid of some things that are holding me down so that I can come out. Like Paula say all the time, Paula, I need you on here. Pop out on them. The eagle pops out, baby, when he gets fresh wings, a new beak, and some new claws. Then he pops out and he's higher than he's ever been.
Are y'all
He's
ready to pop
stronger.
out? Are you ready to pop out with new mindsets, new
Yes.
capability, more new ability to do all things, new prayer, new faith, new favor? Oh my
Mm-hmm.
gosh, the newness.
And have crazy faith. When you come back after this fast on October, when you're done, come back. Good morning, Farika. Come back with crazy faith. Come back next level. But this is the thing that you were talking about today, because we recognize that when you get to a place where you feel like, oh my God, I'm in a rut. Oh my God,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how to get out of it. And Miss Patricia said, come on, Miss Patricia, let me see. Miss Patricia said, the key is you have to do the work. Let
You
go of things that are holding you back. That is
can't
the
let
key.
nobody else do it for you.
Nobody can do it for you. However, what happens is we have so much negativity that keeps us in
Mm-hmm.
a stale, stuck, stagnant place. And so today we want to talk about when you, good morning, Run Pat, when you're talking about going to another level and you're looking at the eagle and the eagle's mentality, when he separates and goes and gets rid of all the things that are keeping him down, so then when he refreshes, when he refocuses,
That's
when he
holding you back.
rejuvenates, when he resets, then he's coming back. But in the meantime, when you isolate yourself, when you stop telling people all your business, the negativity will come because people don't want to see you doing what you do. They don't want to see you doing better, getting yourself together, getting yourself stronger so that you can come back better. So these are 7 types of negativity that you need to kill while you are in your space of getting to the level of greatness. Number one, perfectionism. Perfectionism is something you need to get rid of, because at the end of the day, there's nobody who's perfect. You put extra pressure and stress on
Mm-hmm.
yourself
Mm-hmm.
trying to be perfect.
Yes.
Nobody's asking that of you. Strive for excellence, yes, but don't try to be perfect. And the thing it says is when you try to achieve something that's literally unattainable, because you're never going to be perfect. Never going to be perfect. When you
Mm-hmm.
try to achieve that, though, what happens is you only result in feeling less than. The more you try to push for perfectionism and you know you're going to fall short, guess how you're going to feel? You're going to feel like crap, because you're going to be like, it wasn't like I thought
Mm-hmm.
it was. I couldn't get perfect. That puts you in a bad headspace. You got to kill that. When
You
you go
gotta,
into this fast, get rid of that. Get
yeah,
rid
Yes.
of that.
you have to give, see, by trying to make it perfect, you're not giving room for God to
Mm-hmm.
come and just be like, let's do this. You're not, because you're focusing on what can I do.
Mm-hmm.
You have
Mhm.
to let God finish it up. I say, let God finish putting the sparkles. You put the frosting on there, and then when He said, add them good old sparkles,
Mm.
add those sparkles. Let Him shine. Let Him have the glory. Let
That's
Him
it.
do the perfection, and you move back and step back and say,
That's
God,
it.
I'm here. This is all I know to do. What more do you want? And then you will be amazed. He will just come and be like, move
Mm-hmm.
this over there, delete that, like, because you have to shut the mind off so that you can give God room to come in. Some of our mind is so cluttered that you can't even hear God for the
That's true.
because you too worried about being perfect.
That is
Mm-hmm.
so true. Farika said, because God has to be in it so he can get all the glory. It's
That's it.
all the glory. It all belongs to him. When you decrease, that allows him to increase and that
Mm-hmm.
allows extraordinary, magnificent, wonderful, fabulous, fantastic, phenomenal things
Mm-hmm.
to happen. But you
Yes, it
got to step out
does.
of the way. And what we say that last week, let go and let God. Stop
Mm,
trying to be perfect
that's
and
true.
just be what he created you to be. Because, baby, when you step back, then he can step
Mm-hmm.
on in and do what needs to be done. Number two, one of the things, negative things that we need to kill outside of perfectionism is judgment over yourself and judgment over others. Y'all
Mm-hmm.
know, judge not. Good morning, Miss Doris. Judge not. The Bible talks about judging, and y'all know it's easy to judge. I mean, it's quick to judge. We look at people and be like, now why they do that? Now they know
Right.
better. Now we gonna
What?
say that, right? But at the end of the day, when you are judgmental, you are only focusing on the negative qualities of
Mm-hmm.
yourself and others. We're trying to get out of top tier. We ain't got time to be judging other people. I'm trying to do my thing. I can't be judging
Right.
other people, but I can't judge myself either. Sometimes we're our harshest critic. We look at ourselves and we talk
Mm-hmm.
negatively about us instead of mirror talk
That's
being
it.
positive and being uplifting. You looking in the mirror talking about, you're so stupid, or
True.
why you do something
Oh,
that dumb, or you're not gonna be able to get this job, or girl, stop playing. You know that man is
talk
not gonna
yourself.
want you. You
Mm-hmm.
talk yourself out of so much because you judge where you are. I thought you were gonna lose weight. You still fat.
Mm-hmm.
We do so much in bringing our own selves down, but that's
That's
a
it.
disservice to us. Rampage says, when you let God know you can do it on your own, He will step back and let you,
And let you.
baby. And what you don't want is God to remove His hands from you.
At
What you
all.
don't want is him to let you. Don't let me, God. Don't let me do
Mm-hmm.
it.
And Farika says, seeds of destruction produce more destruction. Miss Doris
That's
said,
it.
bad self talk. We're not trying to do that. Stop. Take the time, because
Mm-hmm.
it's easy to gossip and judge other people. It's easy to do that.
Mm-hmm.
When you go into this fast, start getting yourself in a position to where you say, God, help me to not judge other people, help me to not judge myself.
Mm-hmm.
Ask him, because it is hard. You know what I'm saying? When you're used to doing some things, some of us grew up around, that's all you know, that's all you've been around. People, want to
Mm-hmm.
judge and do all these things, but guess what? It can be broken. It can't stop, and you can't do it on your own, but God can help you with it. um Oh, Farika said the dates of the fast will start October the 1st through the 21st. So we start next month, but we want to give y'all a heads up so you can get your mind right. Because y'all know when you really get
Get
into
them honey
fast,
buns out of your system.
yeah, look, go on and do what you're gonna do so you can get yourself together and make a plan, buy your food up, whatever you need to do. But we want to kind of give you a head start so that you know by October the 1st to the
Mm-hmm.
21st. Number three, 7 types of negativity that you need to get rid of. Self-doubt.
Mm-hmm.
That one.
Mm-hmm.
Self-doubt.
Yes.
Listen, it says self doubt is a weed that will take over your life if you don't kill it at the root.
Ooh, ooh. A
That's
weed that
true.
will take over your life. Come on.
Listen, feed your faith and starve your doubt.
That's
Ooh,
it.
feed that faith and start the doubt. That right there. Okay. I
Mm-hmm.
think Angela got the word for today. She got
Yep.
We're gonna give that one to Angela.
We can't keep doubting
Mm-mm.
ourselves. When you
Mm-mm.
know that you are fearfully and wonderfully made, stop doubting who you are. Stop doubting, because guess what? You are where you are. You've gotten to this part. You've gotten this far. Stop doubting you. Bet on you. Flip that thing. When we say flip the flow, stop doubting and
That's
start,
it.
believing in yourself. But understand that when you believe God, there's a God. God is inside of you. So if you're believing God, believe the God inside of you that can help you do anything, that can help you do the impossible. Stop doubting who you are. When you bet on you, you're betting on the God in you.
The God in you. It's the
That's it.
God in me. It's
Yes.
the God in me.
We should have Regina have that on cue and went on and played that. But the self doubt, Regina, you always talk about your mind being locked and loaded. The self doubt. Can you speak a little bit about how that impacts people and keeps them from getting to their next level?
Oh my gosh, it affects everything because that doubt that you have is that fear of you stepping forward. You know, the doubt. I mean, doubt could kill anything within seconds. The minute that you start doubting it, because you let that to be the dominant instead of having saying that I can do this. And that this is the season where we're going to break those. We're not going to have doubt. Why are we walking around Why, literally, if you think about it, why are we walking around with doubt? If we have, if we are the daughters of the most powerful, creator on this earth, you know, and we put our trust in God. And this is where we're going to literally kill the doubt, you know,
Kill the doubt.
kill the doubt. We need to kill the doubt, you guys. Seriously. You know what? Don't put those stipulations on you anymore. It's a negative.
Exactly.
It's not a positive.
Miss Patricia says, self doubt. It is God, He who has made us, and not we ourselves.
And not we
Mm-hmm.
ourselves.
See, you didn't make yourself, and stop letting other people tell you that they made you, because other
Ooh.
people would take credit and say they made you.
Mm.
They didn't make you. Get rid of that thought. But let me go on to the next one. The next one,
Yes.
number 4, is we're talking about 7 types of negativity that you need to get rid of. You need to kill out of your life. Assuming that the worst will happen.
Mm.
Ooh. That part right there.
Mm-mm.
Stop assuming that the worst will happen. You
Come
know what I'm
on.
saying? Shift how you see things.
Bind that thing.
Yes.
Expect.
Right.
Walk in
Mm-mm.
expectation. Walk in the fact that if it does not happen, that means God's got something better. So what looks like the worst thing that can ever happen could probably be the
It
best thing for you. But because
Exactly.
you
yes.
walk in doubt, you walk in expecting that, girl, it's gonna happen. It's not gonna
Or
happen for
nothing
me.
good ever happens to me.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Rosanna, good morning.
Why
Good
are you
morning.
living like that? Why are you
Right.
still living like nothing good comes to me? I knew it wasn't going to happen for me. It never happens for me. It
Mm-mm.
never happens for you because you don't believe it can happen to
No.
you. You got to get into that mindset. I know it's going to happen for me. Every no, and if it does not happen, it's still a celebration. It's still
Yes.
a hallelujah because I know it's a covering. No, it's
Mm-hmm.
protection. No, it's for your goodness. Like just because they said no, you can't, no, you didn't get the house, it does not mean that house is not still sitting there waiting on you or a better one is sitting there waiting on. We have to
Mm-hmm.
really start believing in who God has made us. And
That's
if
true.
you're not going to believe it, God is tired of overriding his belief for you. You won't believe yourself that God will
Mm-mm.
do it when he said, I will let there be light. And what was it? He didn't say, oh,
Light
well,
and
maybe,
light.
maybe let it be light. Maybe turn this water into wine. Maybe do this. Maybe. He didn't say maybe. Go find maybe in the Bible for me.
Mm. We ain't got time to wait because we know it ain't in
Yeah.
there. Spoiler alert. But
Mm,
this is the thing that it says. It says if you never think things will be better, they won't
Mhm.
be. The
mm-mm.
same
No, it
energy that
won't.
it takes to believe positive, the same energy it takes to believe negative. So why
I'm
not
telling
believe
you.
that it's going to happen? Because what it says is when you believe or assume that the worst will happen, then you remove hope. We gotta
Mm-hmm.
have hope in our lives. We were created to have hope, to believe.
You got to believe.
You got,
You
excuse
have
me,
to
Farika
believe.
says, you may not even be ready. God knows you, and the time, his time is the best. I would never miss out on his plans for you. God will even restore time back to you. Trust him, even when you don't trust yourself. Try
That's
him.
right.
Come on, try him. Trust
Try
him.
him.
Believe him. I believe God.
Mm-hmm.
Reverend Pastor said it takes every negative thought, take every negative thought captive and make it bend to the will of the Holy Spirit. When your
Ooh.
Uh-huh.
doubt says you can't do something, speak the word over that thought. I can do
That's it.
all things through Christ who strengthens me. I can do
That's
all
it.
things. Listen,
All things.
that
All
was good,
things.
Ron Pat. Take that negative thought captive because you can't keep me hostage.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm.
The negative thoughts keep you hostage. They keep you from experiencing your best. They keep you
Yes.
from the state that you need to be in
Yeah.
because you won't allow it. You don't want the what they say. You don't want to see the ray of sun. You just want to see
Mm-hmm.
cloudy days.
Yes. And some people, that's all they can see is the cloudy days. It's
Mm-hmm.
cloudy, it's cloudy, it's cloudy.
Mm-hmm.
And when you know that, you still got to protect yourself from the cloudy days. Them people, when them cloudy days try to come,
Yeah.
because things are going to happen because life is life. But just because it happened doesn't mean that
Mm-hmm.
that's the end of your life. If God wakes you, joy comes in the morning, you better put that You
That's
better
true.
go to bed, go rest, speak the word of God, go to bed, and with the expectation that
Mm-hmm.
tomorrow it's going to be
Baby.
all over because I know God's going to take
Mm-hmm.
care of it. Stop losing sleep over things that doesn't matter. Stop losing sleep over people, over situations,
Mm-hmm.
over issues. When you have a God that says, I love you too much to let you
Mm-hmm.
destroy you. I
Mm.
love you too much to just let things happen.
Farika said, honey, it's only for a moment. When you rest, God works.
That's it.
Listen, one thing
Sweet sleep.
my friend Monica G says, she loves the rain. There's beauty in the rain. People sometimes be like, I hate that it's raining.
I love
Mm-hmm.
But
rain.
in the rain, it's a refreshing. In the rain is something that, takes place. And even when we talked about the eagle loves the storm. He runs into the storm because he
Mm-hmm.
uses it to elevate him to the next level. It pushes him above the clouds where the sun is still shining. So understand that bad days, you may have bad days, but they're not gonna last. What the old folks say, trouble don't last always. There's joy in the morning time, which goes to number 5, worry. Stop worrying.
Oh,
Worry changes nothing except your health and your mental state,
that's
period.
it.
Stop worrying about
Mm-hmm.
everything. Give it
Ugh.
to God and let him work it out,
Hair
because you
falling
worrying
out.
can't change it. How many people have paid for something with worry? You can't go and say,
Man,
listen, I'm worried about this right here, huh? Here you go.
honey,
I'ma pay it with worry.
Yeah.
no.
Ain't nobody accepting that for a method of payment. Look, we're not doing that. Yes, but I got sunshine on a
On a
cloudy day.
cloudy
Look,
day.
Yes.
I got
yes, yes, yes. On a
sunshine
cloudy
on a
day.
cloudy day. Come on
Ooh,
now.
I know, right? Look, she's gonna get ready to get with it. Understand that worry doesn't serve you. Get rid
No.
of that. I know it's hard because we do. You get a bad report from the doctor. You get any little report from a doctor, you immediately start worrying. But
Mm-hmm.
again, that goes back to assuming the worst will happen. If you get a
Mm-hmm.
report from the doctor and they need to do a test, then you need to go into warfare and say, honey, the devil is a lie. You might have thought you came to kill, steal, and destroy, but what you did is make my faith even better. Because I know that when that report comes back,
Yep.
they're not going to find anything. They're not going to see anything. Oh, it's going to
Mm-hmm.
get ready to be gone. Yeah, it's not going to move me off of my, it's not going to move me off course.
Yes,
I
and
At
need
when
to
you
all,
don't
know.
and when you
honey,
don't
at
have it,
all.
that's when you reach out to your winning circle. You reach out to the
Yeah.
winning circle and say, okay, I tag you it because
Mm-hmm.
this doctor and came
Mm-hmm.
because it's just the doctor's just doing his job. He just reporting
Exactly.
what he see in his eyes, not what God sees. He's not reporting that.
Mm-hmm.
He's just reporting what he see. So you tag that winning circle, somebody in your winning circle,
Exactly.
and say, girl, this report tried me. I
Right.
need you to jump in.
That's true. And you know what? That's why I'm always saying you're not your diagnosis. It's a
No,
Oh,
mindset.
thank
I'm
you.
not my diagnosis. Thank you. I appreciate the information that you're giving me. I appreciate it, but I'm not my diagnosis. Your mindset has to know where your source and resource for everything comes from. You
everything
know?
comes from.
Everything.
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 Everything. Period.
Worried. Forget it. It's
Anxious
Drop
not
the
for
in it.
worry.
nothing.
But as you drop the worry, the like number 6, because y'all know we're on the countdown. Number 6 is complaining. So if you're stopping the worrying, stop the complaining. When you
Ooh,
focus on negative things, you're really setting yourself up for never being content and never being happy. When you
Yeah.
complain about everything, what is that
Mm,
getting you to complain about
nowhere.
everything? We got to shift how we see things. You know what I'm saying? And if you complain and if you don't like where you're at, you don't have to stay
Change it.
there. Your
no.
decisions have got you where you are. So make another decision to get you in a better spot.
That's it.
Oh,
That's
that's
it.
good.
No
Reverend Pat
excuses.
said,
No excuses.
Reverend Pastor said he's reporting what he sees, not what God said. Go to the great
Mm-hmm.
physician for your second opinion.
Mm-hmm.
"Give me my second opinion."
Mm,
Now
listen,
that second opinion overrides that first opinion. You know that
Mm-hmm.
but the doctor said something. Then
but
but
put that BUT in there. Look, but God. The
but
doctor
God.
Mm-hmm.
said this, but God. Look,
That's
you
it.
thought that this was going to happen, but
But
God.
God.
But in the midst of it, don't complain.
Mm-mm.
Shift how you allow things to come out of your mouth.
That's
Mm-hmm.
it.
Bring the thoughts, like Reverend Pat said, bring your thoughts under subjection, and
Mm-hmm.
then switch how you speak.
That's
All
it.
right, so let's see here. The last one is
Um,
stop trying to control everything.
Oh, Jesus. Can we send that a memo out to everybody?
Stop trying to control everything. We
that's
said
the
you can't
problem.
control everything, and when you try to, you will inevitably fail. You will only
And
blame yourself when things don't go the way that you
That's
want them to
true.
go. Stop trying to control, because guess what? You're not in control.
Of
You're
nothing.
not. You think you are. You can't control everything. God is the ultimate author and finisher,
yeah, stop
Alpha
making
and
people
Omega.
idols. That controlling is you asking people, let me be your idol. Let me be your person that has the say. People
Mm-hmm.
want to be little G's. And I'm sorry, you got to remove people that want to be the G in your life. Okay. Let God be God and let Sparkle be Sparkle and Regina be
There you
Regina.
go. There you
Everybody has a proper
go.
position. When
There
you
we
play
go.
the game, everybody has a position to play.
Mm-hmm.
And when you go too far, you're messing up the
Yep.
position. You're messing up the play because you went too far. So get in your position.
Reverend Pastor said, we're instructed to give thanks in all things with prayer and supplication. Stop
Yes.
worrying.
Stop worrying.
And Farika said, honey, expect something good happen to you today. Every day, walk in
Good day.
expectation,
Good
walk in
day.
anticipation. Expect great things to happen. Listen,
Yes.
those were the seven things, negative things that we do in our lives that don't bring any fruit, don't bring any joy, don't bring any positivity, don't bring any next level, top tier lifestyles. And we got to get rid of them. And it's hard, but
Yes.
guess what? Some things come through fasting and prayer. And so fasting is what we're going to do next month, October the 1st through the 21st. Let's break some of this foolishness, right? Let's
Let's
break
break
some of the
it.
things that the enemy sends to kill, steal, and destroy us with. Let's break the perfectionism, the judgment over yourself and
Mm-hmm.
others, the self doubt, assuming the worst will happen, worry, complaining, and trying to
Mm-hmm.
control everything. If you can break those seven things, baby, you're going to pop out so hard on them,
Pop
they won't be
out.
able to do anything with you. Period. Nothing. Point blank. So, ladies, I think that's it for the day. Look, we done wrapped that up. I'm happy about that.
Yes.
And we'll be back tomorrow.
Yes, yes.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow. So listen, thanks so much for being on. We will see y'all tomorrow. Go check out Reverend Pat and come on back and see us tomorrow and bring some friends with it. You know, we like when we have company. We like when we have new people in. So bring some new people with you. We would love to see them. All right.
Have
See
a
y'all
great one.
tomorrow.